Happy Advent to all of you. Today is Advent 1st, and I thought I could pop in and show you a little bit about what I have been up to this first weekend when Advent starts. I started this weekend by Friday afternoon going out in the forest behind our house and cutting some blueberry rice, some pine trees, and just different sorts of materials because I want to hang a wreath outside our door. And it's unbelievable, but it's been so mild here, so the mushrooms is still in the forest. A little frostbitten, but still there. I have no knowledge about how this is done the correct way. I am just doing it the way my grandmother taught me, and I like when the wreath gets a little bit fluffy and uneven, and with the different shades of the different pine trees. I just love it, and I love the smell of bringing pine trees in the house. It smells like Christmas and so fresh, and it's just childhood memories at its best. I decided to decorate the wreath with some linen band that I bought on Systrarna Grene a couple of weeks ago, and it's just simple, and that's what I want. My next project this weekend was that I wanted to take myself some time and sew a skirt for Christmas. If you saw my latest episode here on YouTube, you saw me picking up this red cotton fabric from the thrift store that I wanted to make myself a Christmas skirt in. And here you see me in our kitchen in my pajamas working along on my skirt. I decided to go for an old-fashioned tie-on petticoat. There is tons of inspiration on Pinterest or here on YouTube on how to make a skirt like this, so I won't bore you out with all the details, but you will see the finished result later, what I mean with tie-on. And here I am just pressing the seams open on where the slit will go either side of my waist. Time to take a lot of decisions when making this skirt. Do I want to gather the waist? Do I want to pleat it? And I decided to go for pleating. And you can make pleating very mathematic and make it super neat and very precise. I like to just do it by eye or just what I feel like. And yeah, it's a lot of taking out and putting in some pins to get it right, but yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind the process of just sitting here and pleating it to the correct size for my waist. And yes, there is a lot of pins going into this skirt before stitching the waistband on. After stitching it by machine, I am felling all the seams by hand. This is probably my favorite way of sewing. I love hand stitching. I love the process of just sitting, felling down the waistband or the bottom of a skirt. It makes me really relaxed, and yeah, I can highly recommend taking the time to spend a little more time on your sewing project to make it feel very neat and tidy. And there it is. I decided to decorate my skirt with the same linen band that I chose for my wreath on the door, just to make it a little bit more like folkloristic, or yeah, with a touch of folklore, and I like the style a lot. And yeah, there it is. This is the way you tie on the skirt. Since it slits on the sides, there's no problem on taking it over your bum. And I decided for the first time to tie first the back piece to the front, and then I put the front piece on and tying it over. And I have made the waistband a tiny bit bigger on either side so the skirt will overlap, so you get a slit on the side, but there is no peeking out of what undergarments you are wearing. And yeah, here you can see the finished result. It's quite a full skirt with a lot of fabric, but I really like it. Here I have the hole where you actually can make yourself some tie-on pockets and wear on the inside. And yeah, I like my skirts long, so this is a good length for me. And underneath it I am wearing a linen underskirt I made a lot of years ago. It's just the best way to keep warm when you like to wear skirts and dresses in the winter. So I have wool tights, I have an underskirt, and I am wearing my skirt. Here I have tied it on the other way, so I have the bow in the front, and I saw that when I did that I could tie my little löslomma or tie-on pockets on the waistband. So I really like this style a lot. And it's Sunday and the first candle is lit. I am taking this Sunday to do some relaxing knitting and just being around the family. We are gonna have some advent fika with the kids this afternoon. And yeah, I thought I could just pop a little video in about the process of my weaving for the fabric for my stickärmaliv, and it's going well. I have come quite far actually, and you can't even see that I have taken anything out of this giant cone of wool. And in my yarn cabinet my sleeves are just waiting for the fabric to be ready. I want to thank you all so much for joining me this weekend, and I want to wish you all a very, very happy 1st of Advent.